Guys, and welcome to part 5 in the modeling nuts and bolts series. Okay, my name is Mike Hermes at MH Tutorials, and today we are going to model a galvanized bolt. All right, cool. Now we're going to start off with a simple polygon cylinder. We're going to drag that out, pull that up, and we're going to make sure in our attribute editor, hit Control A to pull that up, that we have exactly 18 subdivisions. All right, no more, no less. Then we're going to right click at a face, and we're going to select that entire face row, and we're going to go to Edit Mesh, Extrude under Face, and let's give that a thickness of 5. That's maybe a bit much. Let's do 3, maybe even less, 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 is fine. Okay, so now that we got that, we're going to take this top circle right here, and we're going to raise that up just slightly. Okay, so edit mesh, extrude under face, hit W, and pull that up just a little bit. And as you can see, I got a little bit too much selected here, so Control Z to go back, deselect, edit mesh, extrude again, hit W, and just pull that up slightly. Okay, nothing else manipulated. Cool. Right, so we got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create another polygon cylinder, pull that up, and in our attribute editor we're going to set our translate values to 0. And let's make sure that this guy, that they're both actually set to 0. Right click object mode. Okay, set that one to 0 as well. So it's all nice and centered. Hit 5, there we go. Okay, now that's the one we had with the 18. That's the one we just created. Okay, other way around, sorry. Okay, so this guy, we're going to make that 6 subdivisions to give us that initial shape for a bolt head. All right, then we're going to hit R. We're going to scale it out, slightly bigger than the rest, and then we're going to scale it down to make it nice and flat. And we're going to use that as a reference image. So we're going to hit W, move it way down, and then switch to our top view. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to select this object, so that one, right? Right click at our vertex, and we're going to drag select these vertices, hit W to move, and hold V, and snap them to that line right there. Okay, and we're going to do the same here, and the same here, the same here, and we're going to work all these corners, okay, until all the corners are selected. Then we're going to take these two, and we're going to move them in, and the same here. Let's see, back a little bit, yep. And take these. All right, there we go. Now, this may look a bit weird. That's because we snapped it, but we'll fix that quick, no problem. So we're going to right click, select that. And if we then switch to this view, you can see that a number of vertices have been moved down, right? So we're going to right click, we're going to go to vertex, and we're going to select these and these. We're going to hit W to move up, and that's already selected. And we're going to again hold down V, actually X in this case, sorry. There we go. And we're going to snap it up, all right? So now if we right click, go to object mode, and we move this guy up, that is our initial head of our bolt. We can delete that now. And let's reduce the height a little bit. So right click vertex, Drag click the bottom section, all the vertices, and bring that up to about there. All right. Okay, now we are going to move in, right click, go to vertex, and we're going to select the corner vertices only. All right. And we're going to hit W and we're going to move them down. Not too much, something like that. All right, cool. Okay, then we're going to move in, and I'll just hide this ground plane here for a sec. Okay, we're going to take this, we're going to rotate underneath, and we're going to right click, go to face, and we're going to select these faces down here. There we go. Make sure nothing else is selected. And we're going to go to Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit W and pull down. Okay. Now, the thing with bolts is that you have a certain section that is threaded sometimes and a certain section that is not. Now, when we apply the thread, we don't want it to stick out of these dimensions. So we have to go in to Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit R, scale that in until we have roughly the thickness of our thread. Okay. And then G to repeat and W to pull down. So that's going to be the threaded section of our bolt, okay? And then way at the bottom here, we're going to right click, go to edge, and we're going to double click on that edge, and we're going to go to edit mesh and bevel. And let's tweak that a little bit. Object mode, we're going to go to our poly bevel, and let's decrease this fraction here to about, let's say roughly 0.1. Okay. Now we need to create a thread for our bolt. Okay, so we're going to go and create a polygon primitive, and we're going to select the helix, drag that out, pull that up. Okay, we're going to go to object mode. Come on, there we go. And let's see, first we're going to start with, let's say 40 coils. We're going to bring the radius down to 0.125, which already looks a bit better. We're going to go to our polyhelix tab, and we're going to set our translate values to 0. So if we now hit 4, it should be inside, and it is. We're going to drag select that, deselect that, hit W, bring that down. Then from this view, we're going to make sure that our thread goes from this edge here down to here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold down D to move our pivot point. And then we're going to drag that up, and we're going to hold down V to snap it right there. All right. Actually, that was a bit premature because I first need to move it up, obviously. So we'll do that. Then I'll hold down D, V to snap, and move it down. That's better. Okay. And now we're going to hit R, and we're going to stretch that thread out until it's down there. And it's not supposed to go all the way. We need to keep this little section open here. Okay. So that's good. Now we are going to scale it out. And as you can see, I should have done that first because now I have to move it back up. But hey, it is what it is. Okay. So that's okay. We're going to bring that back up. And sometimes it's just a sequence thing that you figure out that you should have done something first and so forth. Okay. That is pretty good. Just going to check our perspective view. We're going to hit 5. Okay. Now I still want that to come in a little bit, but before we do, we're going to take our object and we're going to hit 3 and see where we need to reinforce that shape. Now, as you can see, a lot of places. All right. So let's do that first. We're going to go to Mesh Tools, Insert Edge Loop Tool, Option Box, Single Setting. We're going to put an edge in here to hold that shape. We'll put one up there. We'll put one in there, one there. We'll put one down here and one there. And we'll put one in here, one in here, one in there, and one in there. And then down here, we'll put one there and one there and one down there. That should already make a difference. Q on our keyboard, right click edge. We're going to take the outer edges and don't mind that HDRI image down there. We're going to need that later. Okay. And we're going to go to edit mesh and we're going to go to bevel. All right. So now when I right click, go to object mode and hit 3, it should look a lot better, and it does. Okay, now for our thread. Our thread needs to come in a little bit and we need to tweak it. First, our thread is a bit high. So let's see what happens when we do 30, maybe even less, 25, 18. Maybe. We'll see. We're going to select it. We're going to hit R. And we're going to scale it in some more. Okay. We're going to tweak the subdivisions. Let's see what happens when we do 6. And I just want to, that's what we want. We want that side to stick out. Okay. We're going to increase the radius a little bit. Let's do 0.3, 0.8. Let's see, 9 here. And we're going to bring that in a little bit. So let's see, we're going to do what we did before. That still looks fairly okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, a little bit more tweaking, guys. Let's do 8 there. Let's see. That doesn't really need a lot of increase, so we'll leave that at 50. Caps, you don't really need that. It's actually not bad. The only thing is we need to bring it down just a little bit. There's too much open space down there. Let's do 20 coils. And let's bring that down a bit. I'm just looking at this guy here, kind of as a reference. And let's see if we can fix that. Okay, I'm going to select this, and I'm going to select that. And we're going to go to Mesh, Boolean and union. Okay, not good enough. Control Z to go back. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. All right. Now what we're going to do is we are going to add some text to the head of the bolt. Okay. So we're going to go to Create, Text, Option Box. Come on. It's lagging just a little bit for some reason. There we go. We're going to edit, reset settings. I'm going to select bevel, and we will do PC. Hit create and close. He's thinking about it. All right. I'm going to hit 4. So where's my text? It's down there. So I'm going to hit W. I'm going to move that out. I'm going to hit 5. Hit E to rotate these guys to minus 90. And then we're going to set our translate values to 0. We're going to hit W. We're going to bring that up. Have to zoom in. Looks like something happened to my letter here. Not quite sure what. I think it happened when not quite sure what happened there, guys. Just bear with me for a sec. Looks like it created that from the get-go. So let's retry that. Okay. Yeah, still looks off. That's weird. Okay, we'll undo that. What we'll do is we'll just put a measurement in there. There's no need to figure out why that happened. Don't really know. Anyway, we'll go text option box, and what we'll do is we'll just take a measurement, 5.6, and hit create. That's better. Okay, we're gonna pull that up. Come on, pull that up. There we go. 5 for shaded mode. E to rotate. Flip that over. Minus 90. Switch to our top view. Hit W. Let's just move that on top. And then we're going to hit F to zoom in, and we're going to bring that in to about there. Okay. We're going to select this guy. We're going to select that guy. We're going to go to Mesh, Boolean, and Union. Select it and smooth it. See if that still looks okay. Not really. Okay. So let's go back a few steps, and we'll do it this way. All right. Okay, so we got all that. Now we're going to drag select the whole thing. We're going to hit Control G to group. Let's call this Galv Bolt. Enter. And what we're going to do is go to Window, Outliner, Yell. Taking a while. And where is my Galv Bolt group? Right there. And I'm going to hit E, and I'm going to rotate that. Let's see. Let's rotate that and lie it on our grid. All right, I'm going to go and turn turn my plane back on. There we go. All right, and that should be a good angle for a render. We'll hit 7 on a keyboard for our lighting, and let's add some material. Right-click object mode, we got that. Let's select all of that, not my ground plane, good. Right-click assign new material. We're going to go with a Lambert. System's lagging a little bit, guys. Not sure why. There we go. Hit my checkered box. Just going to free up some memory, guys. All right, so hit our checkered box. We are going to select File. Let's see what file we're going to use. And I should have a galvanized option right here. We're going to hit OK. We're going to hit our checkered box here, or checker sphere. Okay, that looks kind of bad. So let's see. Just going to turn 6 on so we'd see what's going on. Okay, top isn't too bad. We're going to take this guy, right-click face, from this angle right here. All right. And we're going to go to create UVs and we'll do cylindrical mapping, which already makes it much, much better. Okay, that's not bad. Then we're going to take these faces, increase that selection. I'm going to have to take these little corners manually, so we'll do that in a sec. All right, so these. All right. Let's try automatic mapping, see what happens. That's much, much, much better. All right. That looks about right. Okay, now we're going to set up our render window. Let's turn our lights back on. There we go. And let's move one of them to about there. Move this down and in a little bit. All right. Let's do that. Okay. I'm going to hit render. See you guys in a sec. Well, there we go, guys. Here's our final render for our galvanized bolt. If you got any questions, as always, just let me know and I'll be happy to help if I can. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.